In this chapter, you will learn about some of the key software used in computer systems. This chapter will consider essential software such as an operating system, all the way through to application software such as word processors. The first part of this chapter will cover how the software is used, while the second part will cover how software is translated so that the computer can carry out the software's instruction. In this session, we will learn about types of software and interrupt, the difference between system software and application software, including the operating system, utility programs, and application software, the role and the basic function of an operating system, the need for hardware, firmware, and operating system when running application software, the role and operation of interrupt. All computers begin life as a group of connected hardware items. Without software, the hardware items would be useless. This section considers the link between hardware and software. This figure summarizes the hierarchy of software and hardware. General features of system software such as a set of programs to control and manage the operation of computer hardware, provide a platform on which other software can run, required to allow hardware and software to run without problems, provide a human-computer interface, controls the allocation and the usage of hardware resources, and the general feature of application software used to perform various applications on a computer, allow a user to perform specific tasks using the computer's resource. Maybe a single program, for example, Notepad, or a suite of programs, for example, Microsoft Office. User can execute the software as and when they require. These are programs that allow the user to do specific tasks. Word processing software is used to manipulate a text document, such as an essay or a report. Text is entered using a keyboard and the software provides tools for copying, deleting, and various types of formatting. Spreadsheet software is used to organize and manipulate numerical data in the form of integer, real, data, and so on. Numbers are organized on a grid of lettered columns and numbered rows. Database software is used to organize, manipulate, and analyze data. A typical database is made up of one or more tables. Tables consist of rows and columns. Each row is called a record, and each column is called a field. This provides the basic structure for the organization of the data within the database. Control and measuring software is designed to allow a computer or microprocessor to interface with sensors so that it is possible to measure physical quantities in the real world, such as temperatures. Apps is short of applications, a type of software, normally referred to software which runs on mobile phones or tablet. They are normally downloaded from an app store and range from games to sophisticated software such as phone banking. Photo editing software allows a user to manipulate digital photographs stored on a computer, for example, change brightness, change contrast, alter color saturation, or remove red eye. They also allow for very complex manipulation of photos, Video editing software is an ability to manipulate video to produce a new video. It enables the addition of titles, color correction, and altering editing sound to the original video. These are programs that allow the hardware to run properly and allow the user to communicate with the computer. A device driver is the name given to software that enables one or more hardware devices to communicate with the computer's operating system. Without drivers, a hardware device, for example, a computer printer, would be unable to work with the computer. The operating system is essentially software running in the background of a computer system. It manages many of the basic functions. Without the OS, most computers would be very user-unfriendly, and the majority of users would find it almost impossible to work with computers on a day-to-day basis. Utility programs are software that are designed to carry out specific tasks on a computer. Essentially, they are programs that help to manage, maintain, and control computer resources. Utility programs offered by most computer system software include virus checkers, backup software, security software, device driver. You should understand how utilities enhance system efficiency, protection, and data recovery processes. Utility programs assist in optimizing and maintaining system performance through various tasks. Utility software supports the seamless operation of computer systems, ensuring reliability and security. Any computer, including mobile phone and tablet, can be subject to a virus attack. Operating systems offer virus tracker, but this must be kept thoroughly up to date and should run in the background to maintain their ability to guide against being infected by such malware. There are many ways to help prevent virus, such as being careful when downloading material from the internet, not opening files or website-given emails from unknown sender, or not using non-original software. However, virus trackers still afford the best defense against such malware. Running antivirus software in the background on a computer will constantly check for virus attack. Although various types of antivirus software work in different ways, they all have the following common feature. They check software or file before they are run or loaded on a computer. Antivirus software compares a possible virus against a database of known viruses. They carry out heuristic checking. This is the checking of software for types of behavior that could indicate a possible virus. This is useful if software is infected by a virus not yet on a database. Any possible files or programs which are infected are put into quarantine, which allow the virus to be automatically deleted or allow the user to make the decision about deletion. Antivirus software needs to be kept up to date since new viruses are constantly being discovered. Full system checks need to be carried out once a week. Backup software. While it is sensible to make a manual backup using, For example, a memory stick or portable HDD. It is also good practice to use the operating system backup utility. This utility will allow a schedule for backing up file to be made. Only carry out a backup procedure if there have been any change made to a file. For total security, there should be 3 versions of a file. First, the current working version stored on the internal HDD or SSD. Second, a locally backed up copy of the file stored on a portable SSD. Third, a remote backup version stored well away from the computer, for example, using cloud storage. Security software is an overarching utility that manages access, control, and the user account using user ID and password. Links into other utility software such as virus checker and spyware checkers protect network interface through the use firewalls. Use encryption and decryption to ensure any intercept data is meaningless without a decryption key. Oversees the updating of software. Does the update request come from a legitimate source? Device drivers are software that communicate with the operating system and translate data into a format understood by a hardware peripheral device. Without device drivers, a hardware device would be unable to work with a computer. A message such as "device not recognized" would appear on the screen as soon as a device is plugged into a USB port, for example, a memory stick, printer, or camera. The operating system looks for the appropriate device driver.